And that's pretty bad, cluster headaches. So finally got me in, and they gave me a shot in each arm, which I thought was very strange. They gave me a shot in the left arm, they gave me a shot in the right arm. I was like, okay. So, I mean, instantaneously, boom! All of a sudden, the pain was gone, and I was sitting there with my eyes closed and a big smile on my face, which was really strange because I couldn't control it. I don't know what the hell they gave me, but it was good. And I had to sit there for, I don't know how long, maybe an hour. And then I had to get somebody to bring me home. But my headache was gone, and it didn't come back, you know. So they did a good job, whatever that was, you know. So I don't know if it was some kind of weird drug. I don't know what it was. But so they can get rid of pain. You just got to go to the, well, I went to the emergency room. I walked into the emergency room, and then the lady wanted me to fill out papers and this cluster headache, and I was like, excuse me, I can't fill out anything right now. I couldn't even sign my name. It was like that bad. So, but anyways, back to death. I've had a lot of people die in my family. A lot of friends die. Incredible amount of people, and so I've had to go through a lot of, you know, mourning, you know, and it's so sad, you know. It's so hard to make friends, and then or even talk to neighbors and then find out they're dying, you know. I have some neighbors that are very sick, and I have a neighbor that down the street that his wife died, and right after his wife died, his daughter died. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I had another neighbor. He died. He was a very nice guy. But he went out to a bar. He got drunk. He got in his car. And he wrecked and killed himself. And he was young. He was around, I think he was younger than me. I'm 55. I think he was like, I don't know, 49, something like that. He was younger still. And, you know, every time I looked at the house, I'd start crying. I couldn't even look at their house without crying, you know. So, you know, I'm very sensitive, you know, and I care about people. And when I make a friend, I really make a friend, and I love my friends, you know. So it's hard, you know. I've been through a lot of stuff like that, but you know, all I know, you know, that heaven and dying is a good place, but I just don't know I don't know the rest of it. You know, we don't know. We don't know what heaven is. We really don't know. We haven't seen it. We haven't been there. Some people have seen it. You know, some people have been out of body experiences, and they've actually seen it. But we don't know what happens after that, you know. Supposedly we go there for 1,000 years. Okay, then what happens after 1,000 years? Do we become a star? You know, we don't know. We don't know what this is all about. We don't know. I mean, hopefully when we die, we get the answers, but we're not even sure we're going to get the answers then. Unless you talk directly with God and He tells you. I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff we're you know, it's very interesting. Life is very strange. That's all I can say. Life's very strange. Death is very strange, but it's nothing to be afraid of. You know what? I'm more afraid of life, because life is painful. Life has fear. There's fear in life. You know, like I hope I'm still on air. Oh, stupid Facebook. Stop it. Okay. I think there's more, you could be more afraid of life, because for one thing, you have to worry about people hurting you, people killing you with a gun, people cutting your head off. I mean, sick things like that. Because, you know, seriously, the stuff is, you know, it's seriously, you know, all around us right now, especially. And we have to be afraid of dying. I mean, we should be afraid of dying, but, you know, we should be afraid of illnesses. We have to put up with illnesses and things like that. I mean, these things are harder to live with than death, because living, I'm serious, living is harder than death. And I don't think you see any like death guy come after you and with a big, with a big knife, and a big black suit. Yeah, I think somebody just made that up. Really, seriously, that's a bunch of BS, I think. But I think when you die, you just go out of your body and go somewhere else. It's no big deal. You don't feel it. I'm telling you. You feel life. You don't feel death because you're in spirit. So there you go. Nothing to worry about. There's more fear in life because you don't know. You always have to watch out for yourself and, things like that. And now what's going on in our government and the world I really don't know what they're planning on next, So we have to fear about that. And then we have a fear of Fukushima, Are we going to die a very horrible death? What I hear is radiation poisoning and death is a very horrible thing to go through, okay? Are we going to have to all go through this? If this thing reaches the water table, are we all going to all get radiation poisoning and all suffer? I can just imagine a world, with nobody left. All the people will be gone. And there'll be dead bodies laying over the streets and fires breaking out and buildings, just empty buildings. And, even the animals will be all dead. And the trees, I don't know what happened to the trees. But, I could just imagine that, It's like horrible. It's a horrible imagination. It's something to imagine, but it could become true. But, I mean, like I said, death is nothing to be afraid of, but just, it's sad because this isn't the existence we wanted. When we were born, we have, we have a different idea of life. We don't have this stuff that's going on now. We didn't have this in our minds. Especially Americans, we don't, we live our life being happy. We do things to be happy. We go places, we go to the movies and we dance and, we party and whatever, we do things to be happy and we have goals, a lot of us have goals. A lot of us think of things we want to do in the future, things that we want to buy. We want to go on a boat and go in the ocean, and we want to go on a plane and go some other country, or we want to go to another city. We always want to do something. I mean, that's our goals, that's our dreams. And it seems like the government and these leaders of the world are taking our dreams away. That ticks me off, okay? That really ticks me off. And a lot of people are telling me they wish God would come down right now. A lot of people are even asking me, where is he? Where is he? Why isn't he here now? I don't know. I can't answer that question. He's going to come down when he feels like it. I mean, he's going to let this loose because there's a purpose. I mean, the devil's here to take souls. And until that's all over with, nothing's going to happen. And we got to, the Antichrist hasn't even come out yet. If the Antichrist is supposed to be the one of the, things to let you know, oh, that's the end now. But there's no Antichrist. I mean, if he's around right now, he hasn't showed his face up yet. A lot of people call Obama the Antichrist, which just cracks me up. But I really don't think he is the Antichrist, okay? But he's a dictator. Obviously, he wants to be a dictator. A lot of them do, I don't know how far this is going to go, and who's protecting him? That's what I want to know. Who's protecting the puppet? He should have been out of the White House a long time ago, but somebody's protecting him. It's obvious. So, here we go. This song's for Obama.
The answer. What is your solution. I'd give anything just to hear you speak the truth. I'd give anything to believe in what that you say. And I think you're the problem. 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 This blue and green world may not have the answers, but this little piece of it needs some answers. Who we wronged before, it's still haunting us. And what we got wrong before, it's still haunting us. And I don't care who you are, and I don't care what you do to me, and I don't care who you are, and I don't care what you do to me, to me, to me. I think you're the problem. 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 And I don't care who you are, and I don't care what you do to me, and I don't care who you are, and I don't care what you do to me, to me, to me.
Yeah, there you go, Obama. That's for you. It's You're the Problem by You Are a Hologram. I don't think that's on YouTube yet. I was trying to find it, but... So, there's some of these songs that aren't not really out yet. So, they're kind of... Some of them are like new. I don't even know if you hear these on the radio. Damn, I haven't even listened to the radio lately. That's kind of weird. Sometimes I just like to live in silence, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It helps me think, you know. When I put the radio on, it's like... puts me somewhere else, you know, where I don't need to be. But I like the radio. I do. I listen to it, you know, in my car, and I usually play a lot of Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park. I don't know, but you know, the radio, they play a lot of Linkin Park too. It's like every third song seems like. But they play a lot of good songs too. So I'm really into that right now. Some people don't even know what that is. Some people don't like it. Well, it's okay. That's my thing. But, you know,